essay.
I like that. I like that.
This might interest you. It's just funny that you've been going at me so hard, and we're not even in person. So, like, you would think you would be more annoyed by me. We're not even seeing each other, and it's still, yet the animosity continues. Hey, Perk. Hey, Wendy. But anyway, hey, Shams on the Knicks yesterday. Listen up, guys.
There's going to be some level of change to this Knicks roster. Now, do you go for a landmark player? Do you try to look into Giannis Antetokounmpo? Do you look at Kevin Durant? On Kevin Durant, I will say this. The Knicks, there was some mutual interest between Kevin Durant and the Knicks at the trade deadline. The Knicks made an offer for Kevin Durant at the NBA trade deadline. Obviously, there was no Kevin Durant trade. We'll see what happens in the next couple of weeks.
Inside scoop, the Knicks made an offer for Kevin Durant at the trade deadline. With that being said, Stephen A., I've been hearing a lot of names, Giannis, KD. Should the Knicks go all out for Kevin Durant?
It depends on what you mean by all out. I mean, I'm not emptying the team for him. He's over 35 years of age. I want to say this to KD, however, if you're telling me that you can keep a Karl Anthony Towns and a Jalen Brunson, right? You know, you keep something like that. Or really, I mean, the Anunobis of the world, people like that. You're telling me that you can keep some of those pieces and get Kevin Durant. I understand that from a culture perspective, Big Perk and Wendy, it might disrupt things, but as far as I'm concerned, that's already been disrupted with the exit of Tom Thibodeau. So because that's been the case, I don't know who the next coach is going to be. I do know that that's a closer. I do know that's a 27-point per game per night dude. I do know that he's 6'11", or right 7 feet tall, and got a handle and a shot, a mid-range, a long range, a free throw game, whatever it is. He is a professional scorer. He's KD. And let me tell you something. He's called me some names in the past. He gets all a bit sensitive, Wendy. We all know that and all of this other stuff. I love Kevin Durant. Always have, all right? And I'm going to always have love for him. Let me tell you something right now. I know that his attitude at times could be a bit problematic because, damn it, he's so sensitive at times. I don't give a damn about any of that. I will sit here on national television and I'm going to do like this. Let me take these right here. Let me do my own palm. Let me say this to y'all right now. Let me say these are close enough to New York Knicks colors. These are close enough to New York Knicks colors. I wouldn't say another negative word about KD if he was in New York. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm biased. If that man became a New York Knick, KD would be good with me. What you need? What you need? I mean, what do you need? Need me to go shopping for you? Need me to chauffeur you around? Can get KD in New York at the Garden? At the Garden? I'm sorry. I know it's not the wisest basketball thing because I understand culture and everything that the New York Knicks have built. But damn it, is Kevin Durant. And have him and Brunson on the same squad wouldn't bother me at all. I'd be the nicest version of Stephen A. that Kevin Durant has ever seen in his career.
Yeah, right.
Kirk?
No, they shouldn't. They shouldn't go all out to get Kevin Durant.
Okay,
they should go all out if they could get a Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yes, true.
That's what they should go all out in. And
yes.
Here's the thing, right? Why I say this. It's not because of what things that Stephen A. just highlighted for us, him go give you 27 points per game or whatever the case may be. But it's too many, like you got to fill in the blanks if you go get a Kevin Durant. Like you got to go get the right coach, right? Like who's the coach going to be? That matters. That don't matter with a guy like Giannis Antetokounmpo, right? And so that's what I'm looking at when you're talking about the Knicks. If you're able to go get a Jason Kidd, then yeah, maybe that changed a little bit because KD respects him. But I just think the Knicks, they still in a great position with the personnel that they have. I believe that all those guys will be back and be back better. I wouldn't go all out, but if I could move a few little pieces to try to get them, I would, but I'll go all out for Giannis.
That's basically what I was saying. Yep.
Huh?
Wendy?
That's basically what I was saying.
Yeah, they should definitely
Go ahead.
They should definitely explore it, Molly. Look, if you're Giannis or KD, you would have interest in coming to the Eastern Conference if you're going to get traded. And the other thing is that those two teams don't control their drafts, so they're not rebuilding. They need players in return for a star trade. The Knicks don't have a lot of draft picks to give, but they do have players. Stephen A.'s talking about not giving up Karl Towns or Anunoby. Who are you going to give up? You got to give up somebody for these guys.
But
I do think that this is something that the Knicks should look at.
Yeah.
But let's let the market play out a little bit.
Stephen A., what's the pom-poms about?
Well,
You joining the dance
I
team?
Yeah,
brought
I
these
wanna know.
pom-poms. I brought these pom-poms.
I wanna know.
Wendy, I brought these pom-poms because NBA Countdown, obviously we were all having a ball covering the game, previewing the game, right? And we are on the set watching the entire game. You know, Perk and the fam were in the house. It was great working with the fam. You understand? Carter and Stone and the crew. I loved it. But this dude, right, and of course, let's not forget Mrs. Perkins, the queen. But this dude right here, Wendy, Molly, he's at the game and everything the Oklahoma City that they mugging cats. That wasn't a foul. No, that was a fair play. I mean, they couldn't do anything wrong in Perk's house. I said, you know what? Hell with you. Wear the damn pom-poms because that's what you are. I even got a shirt here, you understand, for Oklahoma City. Could you do me a favor, please, Big Perk? Could you sign it? Could you sign it when you get a chance? Sign it. I mean, it's ridiculous. That's how it was absolutely ridiculous. Now, these people
Perk,
here
do you have
been
rose-colored
fantastic. The
glasses? Tell me.
hospitality has been off the charts. The folks are wonderful. Oklahoma City, I love y'all. Thank y'all so much for taking care of us. But this dude right here, his objectivity is out the window. He has none when it comes to Oklahoma City. He loves these people, and they love him. You running for office? Running for office? I'm just asking. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, man. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. That's why I got these.
Molly,
Perk, you want to
Wendy,
defend
here's the
yourself
thing,
real
right?
quick before we get to the debate? Go for it.
Look, do I have a soft spot for the Oklahoma City Thunder in this city? Absolutely.
Yes, you do.
But am I going to call it like I see it? You damn right. And he wanted me to say things I didn't believe yesterday when we were watching the game.
He had a big smile on his face. That wasn't a foul.
That wasn't a foul. It wasn't a
He
foul.
got mugged under the basket.
It wasn't
with
a foul.
under 2
Time
minutes
out.
left.
Perk,
And
here's
you
what we're gonna
You
do.
just sit there smiling. Stop it.
Perk, I want to see if
Go
you
ahead,
can be
Molly.
objective
Go ahead.
and tell me this. What message has Tyrese Haliburton sent to the NBA with his performance in this postseason? You heard me read all those comebacks, all those game winners. Kid's been on a tear. What is the message?
That he's a young superstar on the rise. On the rise. I say that, on the rise. Again, Molly, I'm not jumping the gun. I told y'all before this, in this playoffs, it's only 5 superstars in the league. LeBron James, Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Jokic, and Giannis. The rest are rising. SGA, Anthony Edwards, Tyrese Haliburton. Now, what he's doing in the clutch can't be denied in this postseason. Right? I will not deny that this is something beautiful to see. What he has done in the first, second, third round, and now in the NBA Finals on the biggest stage, knocking down a game winner in a hostile environment. You're talking about one of the most dangerous places to play in Oklahoma City. Well, I thought they wasn't going to lose another game in this postseason, especially in the NBA Finals. Tyrese Haliburton came up clutch and knocked down the game-winning shot. I got to give him a lot of credit for that.
Just before Wendy goes, I just want to be very, very clear. So you don't have Luka or Kyrie in that superstar category?
Well, you know, Kyrie always like walking the borderline, but I think we got to have some type of criteria before we start anointing guys.
He
like
is
you
a
got
champion that has
Well,
delivered
no. Listen, champion is one thing, and I'm not taking them from Kyrie Irving. I mean, I think he's one of the most skilled players to ever play the game of basketball. What I'm saying is, we can't, if we keep putting everybody and jumping them as the superstar status.
Okay.
What's the
just asking.
Huh?
I'm just asking.
No, I'm asking. What's the criteria then? Like, you got to have some accolades. You got to have some MVP trophies.
Got you.
Before we
Wendy?
can start anointing guys.
Wendy, I need to know this from you. What message has Haliburton sent to the NBA?
That he is one of the greatest clutch players of a generation. He is on a run right now like we've never seen before. Now, you just went through those 4 shots inside a second and a half or whatever it is. That would be a career for a Hall of Famer, to have 4 shots that win playoff games, high leverage playoff games. But Molly, this whole season, Haliburton has been doing this. He is now 12 out of 14. 12 makes and 14 shots this year inside 2 minutes left in a game to win or go ahead. So yeah, he's amazing in these last seconds, but he's been doing this. And here's what's so crazy about this. The Thunder's game plan on him worked. He only took 13 shots. He only scored 14 points. That's what they're trying to get. They're trying to hold his shots down. He had 6 assists. That's good. But when he really gets going, he's got 12, 13, 14 assists. In the fourth quarter of this game, they shifted the ball to being an Andrew Nembhard, who was a star in this game. But they went to him down the stretch because Haliburton wasn't as effective. And yet, he still plunges the dagger. That is what he is saying. What he is saying is that when it matters, there's nobody on the planet you want the ball in the hands of more than Tyrese Haliburton. And in a playoff series where you're not trying to win with the most stats, we haven't even mentioned Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He had 38 points last night, the third highest scoring in a debut of a finals in the history of the league. He's not even getting mentioned. What the message Haliburton is sending is, when you need a basket and it's the pressure on, give it to me. And he's having a run that is going to have his name etched on that line well into the future.
After a thrilling end to Game 1, the Pacers and Thunder will be right back at it on Sunday. Game 2, OKC will look to avoid falling into an 0-2 hole, while the Pacers hope to capitalize on their momentum and take full control of the series. Stephen A., is Game 2 a must-win for the Thunder?
I believe it is. I don't believe the Thunder. First of all, the Thunder have been struggling late. They don't finish. They finish a lot, but I mean, it's usually they got a cushion. When the game's tight, their record ain't that impressive. So I would say to you, they need to win this, because you don't want to go against Indiana down 0-2 back to Indiana. I don't like that scenario for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They need to win Game 2, which I think they will.
You damn right it's a must win, and they will win. They will win, Molly. They will win. SGA was pissed off. I ain't never seen him come out the locker room that fast yesterday. He was aggravated. Chet Holmgren was pissed off. I seen all of these guys walking out. They will bounce back. Chet Holmgren and Isaiah Hartenstein will be better.
Stephen A., do you still have the Thunder winning the series
me a O.
now? Or do you
I still have Oklahoma winning. But I wouldn't be surprised if it goes
like
7.
that?
Go ahead. You might as well.
Give me a O.
You might as well.
O.
Wanna try to boast at what I look like. Think I'm gonna try to wear, I pull up long range. Jimmy with the heat, I'm on fire. It's NBA over here, feeling fun.